Welcome back to Quito, everybody.
Whoa. Scorpion in the house.
Scorpion in the bathroom.
Bro, bring it.
Yeah, I was in your bathroom. How's that feel?
That's the president's house right there.
Jesús del gran poder, salvad al Ecuador.
Helado, super good. Got all sorts of flavors, and then it just started pouring all of a sudden. It's coming down. Isn't that right?
Yep.
We all just mobbed into this store and we're mobbing out. It's just a little superior grocery, supermercado, and it was nuts. They didn't refrigerate eggs, and they just had slices of watermelon for sale, individual slices, and pineapple too. But Ecuador, man, Ecuador, nuts.
Just like,
Look at this.
just like me.
What? This is dope. Is that my car? Nope, it's a Honda. Look at that bridge, let's go check it out. Amazing, cute little town square with a bridge that leads to a museum. Some monuments to important Ecuadorians over there, there's two of them. Nice little town square with this beautiful little stage. And you turn around to check out the nice fountain and trash. 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 Why do people do this? Trash. Getting on a ferry. All the orange over there, I'm not sure if you can see it, are a bunch of crabs. We just landed on the Galapagos Islands. It was the first cluster of rocks I've seen, really. Haven't seen any cool animals quite yet, but certainly some cool scenery. The water looks beautiful. What's up? Yeah, I'm doing some trash. That's what I got here. I got a bunch of trash. Beyond this tree on the other side, I can't really see it. There's like a fat landfill type thing. Right next, comedor. First meal in the Galapagos. What's up, Pollo?
What's up?
What's this gonna be? Found your meat? Ready to eat?
I'm ready.
We got Pollo. Pollo. Pescado con arroz. And we just had lunch. Best fish I've ever had. Apparently it was fresh caught tuna, right?
Yeah.
Fresh caught tuna yesterday. Just hit the dock and we're heading to Isabela. Next stop, 2-hour ferry ride. I'm super excited. Super excited. We're heading to Isabela. Here in the back, like a home. Just making themselves straight up. Straight up. What's up, dude? Step up, you step out. This is our hotel. That's all part of it. That's the main entrance right there. You just go up that little pathway and boom, you're in. But then we are literally that far from the beach. Just watch the sunset right over that hill right there. And over here there's like this little walkway, balcony, lookout sort of thing. But just beyond us we have a church right here. So we're on our way to snorkel and check out this little guy. Just found our first penguin. Alright, so when we went snorkeling we went to 2 places. Oh, what? Small. Look at him, he's really trying to fuck with it. So mobbing. He's coming at me too, I don't know if I want him to. Where you going, buddy? And I look over and I see the most amazing thing. I don't know what it is quite yet, but I already know like the item. And I head over there and I just look over at the boat. I said, hey, should I grab the skull? And they're like, what? I was like, should I grab? Never mind, you're not gonna understand it. And I just dive down and there's a turtle skull, probably like, let me draw it in the sand, probably like that big compared to my foot. And it was amazing, just like trapped in between 2 rocks. And I just like swam down there and just kind of gently lifted it out and brought it back up to the surface and was like, check it out. So got it. Fresh coconut and a sunrise is amazing. Wow. Wow. That was pretty good.
There's tourists, 12,000 a year.
Wow.
When the national park first came about, and they go, wait a second, we better make that 15,000. Well, now there's like 200,000 every year. So obviously it's, yeah. And that's what they projected as the carrying point of the Galapagos Islands for a national park.
Okay. Yesterday we went on a bike trip, and basically what happened was we were snorkeling for way too long. You couldn't blame us, it was awesome. And got back late, and so we couldn't do the full bike ride. Instead, we decided to, just say hi. Instead, we decided to get driven halfway up and then have bicycles driven up in another truck and meet us up there. And while we were waiting for the bikes to get up there, we went on the Trail of Tears, which is basically made by a bunch of convicts, murderers, and like rapists, or whatever you want to call them. They're just prisoners of the worst sort in Ecuador, and we're transported to Isabela, which is going to be an island, basically just like a jail island like Alcatraz. The saying was, those that have the brave, it was roughly translated, but those with brave hearts will cry and the others will die. So basically either way, you're having a terrible day if you were on that island. And then we stopped at La Playa del Amor, which is basically Lover's Beach, and checked out all these crazy animals. There are a ton of marine iguana. That's who the Lover's Beach is for. It's not human love, it was marine iguana love. That's like their mating grounds, and so they had like part of the half of the beach at least, like more than 3/4 of the beach, like I'd say roped off, but it was rocked off. Like there were a bunch of rocks in a line saying do not cross, like for marine iguanas only. And they were huge. There were tons of marine iguanas just chilling. I know you're not supposed to. I really hate admitting this on video, but I totally pet one. Like, actually I pet 2 today. One Justin dared me to touch his tail, so I did. Just a little 2-finger stroke, like nothing mean at all, just a little pet. And he kind of got a little pissed, I'll admit it. He looked over at me like, started nodding. He's like, get out of here, get out of here. But that was over at the dock after we returned from snorkeling. And then the other one was, this is why I think they're lazy. I saw him, he like was munching on some algae. I saw him eating. They would like turn their head on the side and like bite out of the side of their mouth, so it wouldn't go straight on. Like not like, I guess they would have adapted and had a beak by now, but they would just turn on their side like that. And then he like walked over all these, like a couple of rocks, and then like through these tide pools, like swam through a few tide pools, and then like climbed over a few rocks, and then as soon as he got to the sand, he just clunked out. He just KO'd. Fell asleep immediately. I totally walked up, used the 2-finger stroke technique, just real nice and easy, and just pet his belly. And oh man, it was something, dude. I just felt like almost raw, like a power coming out of him. Oh, it's just amazing. That was just So some lava tunnels.
Ariel's not here, remember?
This is the crew. Twins, I swear. Jeez. It's got to be like, what, 20 feet tall? Hotel Catalisa. We made it to Santa Cruz. What are we doing next? We're getting lunch, and then we're going to the Charles Darwin Center to see some tortoises, tortugas, and I'm excited. This turtle's all, what's up, man? Got some souvenir shops. We're headed towards the pier. It smells like the ocean. Everybody's chilling. We're on the move. Ah, say what up. We got the ocean right there. And fresh fish, just straight up being cut, served right here. All these pelicans hanging around. A little sea lion over there. People chilling. It looks good. Look at all these fish right here. Smells awful, but looks bomb. Tree. Oh man, I go up to about here.
How small they are.
These ones? Oh man, these are born this year. That's cool. This year.
Cactus.
Boat ferry over here to Santa Cruz, and this is where we are now, checking out the turtles. These are sort of the only 2 islands we've been on. I think Isabella, which is the main island right here, the biggest one, looks like a seahorse. And basically, if you combine the square, well, they call them square kilometers, Isabella has more than all of the other islands put together. Trash. All these. So it's pretty sweet.
Even different environments on the wide, we have different colors. Another difference is
Maybe like
the head.
4.
Take a look of the head.
But this is another land iguana, a lot closer. I think it's a female because the spines are less prominent. What's up? What's up? Meriendas. This is where this is where everybody comes to eat dinner. This whole street is filled with pigs. And in the daytime, there were cars coming through here. Not anymore. Isn't that right, Kelly?
Hi, that's right.
That's right. So yeah, like steak, rice, beans. We'll get some lobster. Cheers. Where is ice cream? That's up here. A school of fish and a school of pufferfish. Sweet.
Do you think the water?
Nope. Sketch. Alright, we're on the ferry from Santa Cruz. We're heading back to the mainland. Back to Ecuador. I think how this is that. This food place gave us glass instead of like styrofoam cups or paper cups or something. They just must reuse them constantly, which I think is eco-friendly.
Just bring them back
for them. They just bring them right on back over there. Our flight got delayed by another hour and a half, so we're chilling. Exactly.
Get a picture?
Working.
It's a crazy forest. We're up high on altitude. It's killing us. This is what they call a soccer field around here. Weak, but dope. I'm so down to play later. So, let me find them. These are sore eyes on a pteridophyte. They're all over the place here. It's pretty cool. All over the side. Well, I didn't have it, but you can also tell because of the curl at the top.
Small in size because the high altitude do not permit growth so high physically. But the root is the double, almost the same size of the tree.
Yeah.
So you know that's very old because of the root, which keeps on connecting this type of lava or stone.
Cydiomycete fungus that produces mushrooms. So these little cups are like the mushroom that you see, popping out of the ground with a cap and a stalk. They both produce spores. This one here is an open cup-like structure that produces spores. When rain hits those, it splashes the spores out and broadcasts them.
So that's an excellent find. I mean, the stuff that's around here just blows your mind. So,
Kelly's jamming. Ariel's laughing.
Maybe pyro something?
These gymnosperms, which are not native here. But, they're kicking it. Poor soldier. Take my hat off to you. It's a great thrush. Right, Dr. B? Great thrush. Native here in Ecuador. Wrap up about today. We went for a pretty long hike with Jorge up and around the Eco Lodge in, what is this, northern Quito? Quito, just super high up in the mountains basically. And he just started naming off shaman plants after shaman plants and like tons and tons of diversity. And then he dropped the bomb that the Eco Lodge we're visiting tomorrow has like 3 times, if not, or like 10 times more diversity, I think he said. So that's absolutely bonkers. But a little trick we learned is these leaves are great for insomnia. So I put them under my pillow, hopefully I'm gonna sleep like a baby. These leaves you can rub on your temples and supposedly you will hallucinate a ton. Not gonna try that tonight, but maybe in the future, we'll see. I'm just trying to catch some Z's because we got an early day tomorrow and we're gonna go plant like 100 trees between the 20 of us, so.
We're gonna only end up planting like 60.
Yeah, we'll probably only end up planting like 60, but the goal is 100, so we'll see what we can do. Good night. Breakfast time. Yeah, say what's up. So, our bus can't make it up the mountain, it was too muddy. So, a bunch of us got some shovels and we're helping cover the road, cover the mud. Hopefully we'll get right up this little corner and then we're there. Yes. So close but so far. I missed it, but some people working on tarps down there. Poles over here, there's one of ours. But damn, look at that view. Here's a lodge, we're making a forest. Making a forest. Hole number 6. Didn't even notice. We were right by a bird's nest right here. Nuts. That's a baby. See, there's a big one.
The chicken.
I heard the rooster actually. Wait, I want to ask you a question.
Ask me, ask me.
No.
Basically, everybody ran up here because we saw a rose-faced parrot. It was super cool. And earlier we saw a bunch of toucans flying around. Like, but yeah, it was cool. So this guy just flew in. There's a little blue and white bird chilling, eating that banana. This guy just flew in and attacked him.
Yeah, he's
Well, we're here to learn about the Yumba culture, and these were very similar to the Incans, right?
Yeah.
And basically, we're going to check out their whole system of pools that were apparently they were able to heat them, but they were often used for ceremony and for cleaning and bathing and such like that.
Rituals.
This is the edge of one. They go down in there. I'll get you a view in just a sec. Hold up. There's a big old chicken over there. What's up, chicken? Let's see. It's like pretty damn deep. Look it up. Here's the stairs on this end, and that's where the water would come in and flow through. Right over on that end. It's pretty deep. It's probably at least 7-8 feet. It's nuts. It's pretty cool. So here's a closer look at the irrigation and the pools. And I guess the semicircular ones represent half the moon and half the sun or something. What was that?
Turkey over there.
Oh, Justin spotted the turkey. I spotted a chicken and a chick down in there. I don't know if you can see them. They're pretty damn cute.
And this is how you're doing, right?
Yeah, this one's square, this one's semicircular. They had a bunch of different shapes, but see the irrigation canal right along there? And then it would spill into here and fill up, and there were stairs. But they wouldn't fill above 80 centimeters, says Justin, who's listening pretty damn well. It's pretty sweet. They're impressive. They're a lot more advanced than they thought. They thought they were just a primitive culture at first, but as the research continued, they found they were a lot more advanced. they had a ton of different tools and like weapons and farming techniques and all this kind of stuff. It was cool. So we're here to check them out, learn all about them. I don't know if this thing can capture it, but there are a bunch of hawks. Can you see them? Circling, just waiting. I think they're trying to swoop up on that little chick over there. I hope it doesn't happen, but it'd be sick if I saw it. Ah! Poor little chickie. This is working all of a sudden. Everybody say what's up.
I can't.
Alright, so yesterday this wasn't really working and I didn't get to catch myself bartering in Otavalo. Pero tengo un scarf.
Can't see your face. There you go.
How's that? Better? Alright, Otavalo was super fun. Last night was absolutely nuts. So basically yesterday was Otavalo. The only day this freaking video camera was not working. I bartered a whole lot and it was super fun. Probably one of my favorite things to do. I got a scarf. I got a alpaca sweatshirt with a hoodie. It was super awesome. It zips up. I got a flask. I got a llama keychain. And I got a bunch of bracelets. What else did I get? I think that was it, but it was like one of the most fun things I've ever done. I barely had any money and I just bartered like hell and I got everything I wanted to get. I checked off everybody off my list. So souvenirs are go. Now we're just in the airport waiting to go back to stateside, and this guy's writing in his journal. I guess they're due pretty soon, but I'm gonna have to find a way to download these onto a USB and send them over to Dr. B. That rhymed, because they're the same letter, and Dr. Jones. Alright, I'll catch you later.
See traffic already.
We made it. We're back in the States, landing shortly. Probably one of the best trips of my life. It was insane. Highlights were snorkeling on Isabella. Everything, but the Galapagos was way more fun than Ecuador. Otavalo was awesome. Glad that was our last day. It was probably like the best way to conclude it. Just getting to know everybody was really fun. I really liked the group we went with. A little bit bummed that we have to write an 8-page paper now, but whatever. I'll bust through it. We got lots to write, lots to talk about, especially talking about trash. It was so exciting.